Hey, good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? Today, shaving with Pré de Provence, number 63. Product of France, 5.25 ounces, so 5 1/4 ounces. It says enriched with shea butter. This fragrant soap helps to nourish, hydrate your skin. Makes a lather with a wet brush and apply to damp skin, shave, and rinse. It is a vegan-based soap, sodium palmate, potassium palmate, etc., etc. I will link the soap down below if you want to check it out. So, again, Pré de Provence, number 63. For me, and just like I showed in my other video with the thyme and bergamot, or bergamot and thyme, it has a little logo on number 63. The other one said whatever it said, I don't remember. The scent on this, I'm not sure which one I like better out of the two. Thyme and bergamot or this, but we'll see once I lather it up. Going with the Omega Boar 10066. It's been soaking, so it's full of water. For the aftershave, going with English leather. First time I'm using this, so we'll see how it goes. And the GD Gold Dollar, 1966. You see that right there, 1966 on the scales, or on the tang, not the scales. All right, so we'll go ahead and load it up. First time using this scent from PDP. So the last one actually had a really good lather, so I'm assuming this one will have the same, but maybe not. We'll see. So what I do with these, since they come in tins, I don't like to leave them in tins just because tin rusts, and so these pucks aren't the tins aren't filled fully with the pucks. I mean, the pucks easily come out. So what I'll do is, once I'm finished shaving here, I will pull the puck out, rinse it off, let it dry separately from the tin, and then once they're both completely dry, I'll put the puck back in, and it'll go in the resting place until I use it again. So hope everyone's doing well. I know, what are we on now? Like, it's been over a month, right? It's bad. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely been over a month. I'm fairly certain. Anyways, I haven't really been keeping. I mean, I'm still working. I'm considered an essential worker, so we do a lot of work for hospitals in Louisiana, southern Louisiana. So I still have tons of work. A bit overwhelmed actually, because a lot of people are moving a lot of their employees to virtual offices. So we're having a lot more work to set up. So that's my load here. The puck there, you can still see a little bit there. So the number 63, we'll go ahead and wet the face. Man, the weather here has been absolutely insane. It's 50s in the nighttime, and then, about midday, noon or so, it'll get up to 85. I mean, 35-degree swings, that's crazy. And so typically around this time, regardless of what's going on now with the virus and everything, typically around this time is when most people do get sick. The common cold or whatever. And we had a ton of rain last night. And unfortunately, when we have a ton of rain and it's 80 degrees the next day, you want to talk about a humid ass day? I mean, really, we go outside, and within 15 seconds your hair is, and then also you could chew the air. I mean, you could walk outside. Yep, that's Louisiana air. See, it's pretty crazy. One thing about LPL, well, this is only my second use of LPL. The last one was recorded and uploaded, the thyme bergamot, but the last lather was just as good as this one. I mean, look at this. It's actually dense. There's absolutely no big bubbles in here. I mean, I could show you close up. You find a big bubble in there, you tell me. No big bubbles. It's dense. Lather's extremely easy. I'm going to add water in here. I'm just trying to get it painted, but even without adding water, you see this is definitely shapeable. It's thick, it's creamy, it's not evaporating or thinning out as a soap that I've been doing some lather reviews on. Go ahead and dip this in some water. Now I just put a ton of water on this brush, so let's see how it takes it. I'm going to add more water. It's taking it like a champ, so no reason not to hydrate it as long as it's not thinning out or acting crazy. Getting drippy or running, which it's not. So we'll keep adding if it keeps taking. You know, another thing about the soap is it's inexpensive. The puck, I don't remember exactly which one, but on Amazon, one puck was $10. The other one was $11. How do you beat that? They're quadruple milled, not triple milled. I think I said they were triple milled before. I was corrected by Nav, I believe, and they're quadruple milled. So they're gonna last a long time. And yeah. You really cannot go wrong. Look at this. Just nice. It's nice lather. All right, a little bit more water and I am ready to go. Just dipping the tips, get a little bit up in there. Dip them again, other side. Okay. I actually like this scent more once lathered than I do the bergamot and thyme. It's a woodsy, aromatic, like a musky, manly scent. It almost smells like a cologne. I don't know if I'd put it in a EDC type cologne category, but it almost has that musky, masculine type scent. So it's definitely good. So yeah, I prefer this over bergamot and thyme now. And it was the other way around. All right. That was about 8 minutes. Probably with me talking in the beginning, it's about 8 minutes of lather. What I'll typically do is I'll shave like that on my sideburns so that I can then put on the glasses and see what I'm doing. And I have, past couple of days, been breaking out a little. So, and it's around my mustache area, my goatee area in general. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with having the goatee for over a month. and then not having it now, and my face is just getting irritated. I don't know that to be the case or a fact, but it just makes sense to me. And I had 3 bumps right there. So like I said, it's all in the mustache and goatee area that I've had these irritation bumps, or whatever you want to call them, pop up pimple. They're not really pimples because they're not like white bubble, but I also haven't used a straight in a while. And man, are these things efficient. That was 3 full days of growth that it just whacked off. Let me rewind that. That was 3 full days of growth that it just chopped down, no problem. It also had no problem going over, or not going over, but going through these bumps on my chin. But yeah, I believe that's what it is, though. Just my face being protected for so long by the beard, and then now not having a beard. And not having that protection, and it's just irritated, I suppose. LPL was looking a little thin to me, but it's come back. When I first put it on here, I thought, man, it's a little worrisome. It looks a little thin, but no, it's going back on thick. Had to work it a little bit more, but it'll be okay. LPL and Pré de Provence. Oh, we're good. Definitely enough there for a third pass, although I don't believe it'll be necessary. I've been trying to do 2 pass shaves, and it has nothing to do with time or anything like that. It's just sometimes I feel like the third pass, even with a DE, is a bit much. It's not giving up. It's one to be seen. Oh, you know that English leather is going to feel great on those. Well, it's knocking the growth off like nothing. Goodness. Those bumps did not stand a chance with this straight, did they? If you don't like blood, I'm sorry. But that is just part of shaving. And again, I'm not cutting myself. Like, they're not painful at the moment. Once I put alcohol on, they're going to be painful. But I'm not cutting myself, like slitting myself or anything like that. This is just bumps that's on my skin and I'm driving through them. Beautiful shave, except for the roadblocks that I mowed down. Other than that, no problem. This razor is sharp. I actually did the 0.5 CBN, which is kind of like a strop paste, although it's not. I mean, you can look it up, 0.5 CBN, but it's a much sharper. Some say it's more uncomfortable than a whetstone. I think it's on par though with synthetic whetstones. Natural whetstones are probably a bit more. Natural whetstones probably feel a bit better on the skin. I have no issue with these though. Like, again, I've got bumps on my face. And, you know, again, I attribute all of that to the, this is going to be bad, to the goatee that I had in this area that I don't now have. And my face is just not dealing with it well. I mean, it'll get back to normal, but at the moment, it's not feeling like being nice to me. As far as the smoothness goes, absolutely fine here. No issues whatsoever. Feels good. Make myself there a little bit too. All right, I've prolonged this enough. English leather. This scent, there's definitely a leather smell to it. I don't know what English leather pertains to as a whole, but it smells good. It's a musky, masculine scent. It actually pairs. It actually pairs very well with the La Pierre Loose. I'm sorry, not LPL. It's that stuff right there is full of alcohol. My face is on fire right now, and it made me lose my train of thought. Not LPL, but Pré de Provence. It actually pairs very well with that scent-wise. Goodness, that burned like. Well, I'm not gonna say it. My cheeks are red. Can you tell? My cheeks are also very smooth, but they're also extremely red. And not due to blood, but due to... I've got to go again. I'm a bit of a masochist. Let's see. Yeah. It does smell great though. There's no denying that. So, this definitely, Pré de Provence number 63, pairs very, very well with English leather. The scents, they're both musky scents. I wouldn't say that English leather has has too much of a woody scent. But it's definitely musky and manly, as is number 63 to my nose. So, sorry I keep wiping. I just don't want like the video to be me knocking off this big chunk. Anyways, my face is extremely red from the intense burning when I first put that on. It's better now, no problem. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next shave, and hopefully all this clears up so I don't knock any more off.